Go.
The once small list of what had parents word while a child was online has significantly grown. Before the age of secrets and passwords, parents knew more about what was going on in their child's life and what kind of things their child was doing. As a society a whole, we traded Barbies and Lego pieces for game systems and smartphones. Most parents have made a switch to becoming more technological, but obviously not too advanced. We come to a time in our lives where everything we do is revolved around our cell phones and what others were doing at every hour of the day. For parents, their biggest concern was whether or not their child was talking to a stranger, giving out personal information, or their digital footprint will later affect their child's future. Now they also have to deal with cyberbullying.
Action.
Social media was invented as a way to stay connected with your friends online. You can post where you went, share photos, and message your friend. According to Huffington's Post, 71% of teens said they use one or more social media websites. And it's all fun and games until someone gets hurt. Cyberbullying is something that affects adolescents on a regular basis. Whether it's posting something hateful about someone, spreading rumors, or threatening someone, cyberbullying has long effects on many people's lives. Over half adolescents say that they have been cyberbullied, and the same amount said they have been involved in the bullying. 1 in 3 teens have received threats online, and over 25% of the teens are continuously bullied on a day-to-day basis. Okay, cut it right there. Ready?
Yeah.
Like all forms of bullying, it shows teens have led to psychological, emotional, and physical stress. It also tends to make teenagers more prone to things like anxiety, stress, and depression. Obviously, people have their own way in how they deal with being bullied, and it's estimated that 160,000 kids miss school each day in fear. It also leads to things like lower grades, drug abuse, and low self-esteem. On a more serious note, 20% of kids that are cyberbullied think about suicide, and 1 in 10 attempt it. 4,500 kids commit suicide each year, and suicide is the number 3 killer in teens in the U.S. Bullying statistics say revenge is the strongest motivation for school shootings, and also 87% of students say shootings are motivated by a desire to get back at those who have hurt them. I ran a poll on Twitter asking the question, have you or anyone you know experienced cyberbullying? The results that my friend came up with was pretty much a wake-up call for me. Out of the 38 responses that I got,
Go.
Out of the responses that I got, 42% of people said they have not experienced it, while 58% said that either they have experienced it or they've known someone that experienced it. And for me, that's pretty crazy. I mean, I know we hear about cyberbullying like on the news or like on the radio, on the talk show, like in the morning on the car or something, but I mean, when your friends talk about it or like you know people that have actually like experienced it, like your perspective on it like changes a lot. It makes it so much more realistic. Like before I knew it was a problem, but when my friends told me they've been involved, like it broke my heart. Knowing people close to you are hurt by things they experience like that, it made me sad. And adding to that, like one of my friends in junior high, she like a lot of people hated her and they had a page on her like about like how much they hated her, and I remember like she would cry about it and saying like, you know, like she was affected by it and stuff. And I mean, it's close to home because I mean she means a lot to me, and I can't believe like people like go this far just for that. And I think this topic is like important because I want to make sure that everyone understands that people would go through pain and stuff and that it's not funny. And as a connection to what we have learned this year in English, I feel like the topic of bullying relates to the story Everyday Use. The main character, Dee, comes back to her house and starts demanding for her mom to give her some of the antiques and things they have in the house. In the story, Dee goes away for some time and comes home and acts like she knows everything about her culture and her mom doesn't know anything. She comes home and in a way she's like bullying or belittling her mom because she doesn't think her mom knows as much as she does. In conclusion, I think bullying it always causes long effects on many people's lives, and I think it's important to stay informed on the consequences of what could happen. And thank you for listening. Bullied?
Yeah, but I mean, it was all fun and games.
Cyberbullied.
No.
Cyberbullied.
Yes.
Okay, have you ever been cyberbullied?
Yes.
How did that make?
Facebook, they called me a ratchet because I started dating my best friend's ex-boyfriend at my church.
Yo. It doesn't affect me that much. I don't take it personally.
How did that make you feel?
Very insecure and depressed.
Make you feel?
Made me feel sad.